Hey, and how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing amazing. So we are on Planet Calypso in the Entropia Universe. Currently, I'm down here at the spaceport. Real quick before we head out, I'm gonna grab some loot pills because that's always gonna be a good idea to be a little bit ahead on that. By the way, over the weekend I did load a bunch of stuff into the auction house. I wanted to show you this new item that I made one of. I'm hoping it sells out here at this whole 190 something. There's a good chance it does, by the way. Look at this. One of them hasn't been really made and sold for a while. Pretty powerful weapon though. Look, we'll go. So you have to be a pretty high level grenadier dude, but you're looking at 127 to 254 damage per hit interval. That's absolutely devastating power and absolutely a pretty good range, stuff like that. We'll find out if that sells. Some of the stuff I've been loading already sold, but it's a mixed bag. Slowly selling through our stuff, guys. Real quick, I know all of you love hunting Atroxes. I'm going to get our chat up real quick, and we're going to take you right to the place. Then I'm going to kill a bunch of Atroxes, because that's also a fun part of, hey, here's where the Atroxes are. Um, Outside of that, I already did repair our stuff, so we're not going to have any repairs. I'm not going to keep track of this down to a dime. If you guys want to, you're welcome to. Obviously, this is the overall state of our gear. We're using a combustive 8 chip with a modified Mayhem amplifier gamma, which is giving us 2% lifesteal on our fireball he throws. Okay, guys? That's basically the gist of it. I'll switch this baby over here. Looks like it's slightly nighttime. I don't remember who it was that asked me, hey, where's the good spot for hunting Atroxes? But weirdly enough, I took the weekend. I got us a good spot for hunting Atroxes. Okay. So weirdly enough, yeah, Fort Ithaca. So we're gonna head to Fort Ithaca, guys. That's where we're headed. Now I'm gonna fly around. I'll show you. There's some actually other good mobs at Fort Ithaca. Hey, Iverson, how you doing today? I hope amazing. We're about to look at the area that you can hunt some Atroxes, guys. Obviously, I could do the daily too. So this is Fort Ithaca, big old base, awesome. It's actually really neat looking base. Okay, something's up with my sound not coming through. Are you guys hearing this stuff? Hold on one second. Nah, we're not picking up the the video game isn't making any sound, guys. Just trying to figure out what the deal with the sound is today. I think my sound is going to the wrong source or something, so let's see if we can find a source. Yeah, I believe my sound is bad. So, hey, Avalonus, are you on what planet, by the way? Because I already owe you a RK25. I'm trying to figure out what the crap is up with the sound, you guys, real quick. Hold on one second. Hmm. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to log out. I'm going to hope that when we log back in, It allows us to get sound back up. That's always nice, right? Hold on 1 second. I know that's way close up on me. You guys are probably like, WTF, we did not want that. It's okay. Okay. We have sound. That's a good thing. I apologize about that, guys. I don't know what the crap was up with that. That was a no sound in the Entropia Universe situation. Nobody wants that crap. Let's go back to... I'm seeing if it kicks in, guys. Okay. Y'all see each other? You see me? Sorry about that. I would send a postcard, a magnet or whatever. Yeah. My homeland. That sounds good. But you have to message me your address stuff. Whoa, now we're all way loud. Ooh. Yeah, message me your address stuff. I'm gonna take you guys to where the Atrox of fun are. I hope you're doing well, by the way. Okay, we got Mike right there. Okay, so see these? These are the still birds. So now we're gonna fly over this way. I'm gonna fly above the still birds, in theory. So this is also a great thing to hunt here, right? Pretty pimp, huh? I don't know why it wasn't grabbing the audio on the game. Like, but there was just silence. Stressed me out. Don't worry, we're almost there, guys. Just in a second, we're gonna see red dots. There's a few different things to hunt out here, it seems like. So if you're gonna be honest, this is a good area to hunt. I'd hunt here. I do hunt here now. I hunted here this weekend. Okay, let's double check. Yep, we're on Atrox right here. As you can see, they're pretty thick, but not too thick, right? See? So we're gonna land here. I'll show you what I'm using. Hey, Bam, how you doing? And I'm gonna show you where I am exactly so that there's no confusion. Obviously, that one's gonna come at me because I just like dropped right here. Okay, so I'm gonna pound him in the face. This is a combustionate. Now for armor, which I'll show you in a second, this is what I'm wearing. And this is plenty for them, by the way. You don't have to have super insane armor. I'm using Imperium officer plates with Arc Ranger. Both of them are repairable armor. Both of them are within reason, to be honest. Hey, DBC, I hope you're having a good day. Okay, let's look at this. We're going to automatically do this crap over here where we can merge stuff together. So we're more organized than we are. I'm going to go like this. Guys, we're going for a global, so we are going to eat an Easter egg. And we're going to be hyper loaded with a bunch of stuff on trying to get a global. We're going to get a global. It's not even going to be funny, guys. So we're stacked on life a little bit. We're coming in on this guy. I'm going to watch it here. Can I show you one of the reasons we're doing this real quick before we get too into this? Obviously, I guys got to come eat my face in a second. Look at the claim count on an Atrox, guys. It's not bad. We're gonna get a claim 4.64 padded something when we finish through this crap, and we're gonna eat through it pretty fast. I'm doing pretty fantastic, actually. That coffee's a little hot. I made fresh coffee, and it's super good, but it's hot. Any of you guys doing anything fun in your area? We're in my area. We're waiting to be able to like full board garden. I put out a tomato. I've got some sunflowers in the ground. Um, really, that's it. Like seriously, I got a single tomato plant and some sunflowers in so far, and then I gotta get on it after that. But it's kind of. Oh, I like hot coffee. I like it to start out right at that, hey, I can barely drink it. And then as moments go by, it becomes more and more like handleable. But cold coffee is disgusting. Do you know some people drink cold coffee on purpose too? Like, and I'm not talking cold brewed coffee. I know about that stuff. I still think that's weird too. But I mean, like, some people will like let their coffee pot like be dead. Like they'll eat some coffee or drink some coffee. I mean, and then like half the pot will be full still, and they'll let that be okay, right? And then the next morning, they're okay drinking that coffee, warming it up or cold, either way, and that's gross. And I hate to say it, because some of the people I know that do it, I like a lot, and I think awesomely of them. And then I'm like, why would you frickin' do that? You know what I mean? Why? I'm not trying to offend you guys if that's something you guys do. Um, I don't understand. Wait, what? It's anti-wrinkle if it's drank cold? Holy crap. So this could make more sense. It's all girls I know that do that crap. It's gross. But I didn't know it was anti-wrinkle. If that's what's going on, that's different, okay? And I'm not making a medical claim for anybody out there. I'm just, if that is what the perception is, and they're like, oh no, I'm gonna drink this cold coffee because it's anti-wrinkle, that's not the same as it's just like their taste preference. Like, oh no, if it could be, I don't know. When I drink coffee, I want my coffee to just taste good and wake me up. I'm literally not even thinking, hey, what about my wrinkles at all? Honestly, I should probably one day. I just don't care that much. I mean, like, I'm sure I have some reasonable amount of wrinkles. I'm not sure how many. They're not severe, like, super big ones. So I'm not massively self-conscious about it or anything. But I'm not about to drink gross coffee. I'd probably, like, I don't know what I would do. If I was worried about it, I would probably Google some stuff. Maybe I'd be drinking cold coffee. Yeah, I just like a good cup of coffee. If I'm gonna be anti-wrinkle, I think I'm gonna Google something else, like a delicious fruit that says it's anti-wrinkle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, yeah, that's what I know that's naughty. But like, if I'm gonna be anti-wrinkle, it's gonna be in a delicious way. Although, can I tell you, and I don't know all of these fruits are all real, but I keep on seeing videos of a whole lot of fruits I did not know existed from Asia. Like the little islands in the Asian Pacific and stuff like that, and the mainland Asian area. Like, it seems like they have a lot of fruits and such that I have never seen, ever. Like, and I've seen like the dragon fruit, the little star fruit stuff, yeah. I mean, they have just a lot of different fruits. In all honesty, in real life, you know that big old like durian or whatever it is that people eat that supposedly smells bad or something? I've never really actually saw one of those. Hey, Rudavo, I hope you're having a good day. Like, I don't know. I've seen them on like YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But like, in real life, nobody I have ever known has got one of those Dorian things. Look at that crap! Yes, that's awesome. It wasn't any items, but we'll take it because that's still freaking pimp. But you know those Dorians, I've never actually known anybody that's ate a Dorian. Hey Zuck, thank you. I hope you're having a great day too. Maybe you guys have ate one. Have you? Has anybody ate one? Do they really smell gross too? And you just have to get through it? Because I'm going to tell you what. Smell affects my ability to eat something. If something smells super gross, I'm not in that group of people that thinks to themselves, yes, smells gross, but it's going to taste good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the group of people that I want it to smell really good and make me think, man, I want to eat that. It smells good. Like cinnamon rolls. Those are good. I like cinnamon rolls. I've never made those either. I'm making bread this week. I'm going to probably have to learn how to make cinnamon rolls though, guys. Yeah. Do any of you guys have a really good cinnamon roll recipe? Like one that's delicious and caramely with homemade goodness and that's just, I don't know, good? I don't actually have a recipe for said cinnamon rolls since I've never made them. I've got cookbooks though. See what I mean on this is a chill spot to hunt these guys because they're not even being like all up on us or anything. We only have like one at a time. To the 17th to what, like 24th level. We had 124 on us so far. This looks like two dudes over there, so we're gonna angle this time. But this is super chill spot for this activity. Man, I really do wonder what was up with our audio earlier. Stressed me out. You know the other thing about Atrox is if you ever look at their drop list, it's freaking pimp. Like these guys drop some stuff. I mean, we didn't get a good thing on that last one. We got a good global, but not a good. But they drop like a random amount of really high value items. Which is super nice for a mob to drop high value stuff. It's nice when it's a good mob too. But if it's going to go ahead and drop a whole bunch of good stuff on top of that other stuff, absolutely pimp. Also, I need to figure out what these Atrox fangs do. I don't even know what's up with that. I guess I could be even closer to the city and hunting them. Look at that. So they're right on the edge of the city. Let's get our location for you guys. To this side of that road, right there, guys. Ah, man, this is a super pimp spot. We are firing a cannon at this guy, though. I mean, like, I'm blasting on these guys. Ooh, somebody just spawned right behind us. Oh! Level 10, this would not be a good place to be stuck. Honestly, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's crap. So can I tell you that there's a little outpost? I'll show you this crap. So, wherever that big city that everybody likes to trade at, where is it on this planet? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody's always going there and selling sweat, and there's always the dudes standing around. Well, there's some little big town that's somewhere in here. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's Twin Peaks. Yeah, Twin Peaks maybe. Look at this. Where's Twin Peaks? Well, wherever Twin Peaks is this Twin Peaks? Yeah. No? Well, Twin Peaks is somewhere. Wherever it is, I'm going to let you know. Oh, right here. So somewhere near here, if you go out, there's a Argonaut, like an entire freaking army of them. And if you die, you'll spawn at an outpost that's in the center of them. And I'm going to let you know, I got stuck there for more than a day because I didn't know anybody to come and just save me. Finally, a dude was out there hunting and like visited with me. He's like, "Hey, dude, are you stuck?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I am frick way stuck. I messed up." Yeah, I totally got stuck there. Yeah, it was serious as crap. You just need a vehicle to get out of there, but I didn't own a vehicle at the time, and I got killed, and I spawned at this little freaking outpost, and I was like, what the crap? And it was just a sea of Argonauts, and I did not have the ability to fight my way out at all. But that dude loaned me a like vehicle to drive my way out of there, and then he recalled it on me after I was through. Really nice of him, actually. I was like, oh, that's nice. I don't even know who it was, honestly. It was so long ago that I don't think I paid attention to who actually, but did totally save my butt because it was pretty freaking disheartening. This is a neat mob, though. I like it as an animal. It's one of the ones that's actually aggressive enough to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the other stuff, unless it's super blind, it's super docile. I mean, like, and with some of the creatures, they should be docile, right? Like the big beetles on Cyrene and stuff like that, they're docile. It makes sense. You think these are cuttable trees, guys? Oh, these are formable trees. We could tree cut right here. I'm going to get this large right here. I'll show you guys a secret of tree cutting right here, too. This guy's trying to disrupt my tree cutting because he doesn't understand. Okay, I'm going to ignore him. Watch this. I'm going to tap this once. Okay, so I just started that on reset because I don't want to waste a bunch of our tree cutting on a small tree. So we're just going to reset these trees. So once you've cut on a tree, it's only going to be there for so many seconds before it vanishes and just resets. Just going to let you know. The pro tree dudes that aren't just doing it for skill, they'll go through and they'll one tap all the just normal trees and just come back through and only get the large and the huge trees. Just gonna tell you. You get enough of the other stuff with the one tapping, and you could always buy those at almost no markup, so it, doesn't really. But if you're skilling, don't do that. Hit it all. Like, hit everything and don't just be one tapping stuff. If you're skilling, it's not the same deal. In fact, guys, I'm going to totally let you know Deepwater's the one that taught me about that trick. And it was super beneficial for like the overall value return of what I was getting on that stuff, especially when wood is selling. Because sometimes there'll be like I don't know, like furniture gets faddish or something like that. People are like, I'm going to make a bunch of furniture. Let me buy a bunch of, I don't remember which boards it is that comes from the huge. But oh, look at that, 14.5, that's not bad. But basically, you don't really need a ton of the little ones, and the little ones aren't going to benefit you a ton. And so, you want the ones from the huge and the large. But in order to pop those, you just need to cycle. So that means you go and one tap all of the normal trees and get them to go into reset. Yep. The kind of stuff that's good to know. I'm gonna kill this dude any second now, guys. Do you guys ever, when you hunt a new mob, end up having to spend half the day looking up the stuff that drops off of them to see what it goes into, to see if you're needing to use it for something? I sure do. I feel we're dominating these Atrox, though. But you guys see what I mean on this super chill area for hunting these guys? I'm not getting rushed by 5 million. We don't have a level 70 Atrox running up and being like, ha, I'm your daddy. You know, it's super nice, actually. I appreciate not having some giant Atrox come eat my face, but... Although now that I think of it, I want them to have like a toxic waste place with some jacked up mutated Atrox that's cybernetically enhanced. That'd be pimp. Super cool. I don't know how tough he'd have to be to justify that, but pretty freaking tough. This guy's gonna get on me. I'm gonna head towards this Atrox hill. I'm gonna tell you, you can tell it's spring here. My allergies are killing me. My nose bugs me enough normally. You guys know that. So once it's allergy season, we're just popping allergy pills and sneezing. Whoa. I was overconfident with that. Okay. Whew, that was a nice blast. I really do appreciate how powerful Mind Force is. I mean, laser rifles are super more, like if your cost effectiveness, guys, just flat out. If I'm wanting to hunt things cheaply, especially if they're low level, this Osprey is way more cost effective. So are most laser guns. But pyrokinetics is just all poof. That's the whole of pyrokinetics, guys. The whole draw of it. Look at that. That's a thick little line of them. That might be. This is where we could get ourselves in a mob. Ball. Whatever. Or we're gonna global here. Let's get in there. I'm gonna eat this whole mob of them. Those are nice looking trees. I'm gonna see if these are harvestable trees too, guys. I'm not gonna harvest them right this second because it looks like we're in the middle of. We've killed our way into the land. Oh no crap! Yeah, this is all harvestable. I'll come get this one. And if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to this game, tree harvesting is super important. This isn't a good place for it, by the way. This is not where you want to do it. Go to Cyrene, go to Tulin, go to Next Islands, or go to Rocktopia, or something like that for tree harvesting, to be honest. I don't think that this plant, and it might be that I just don't know the good tree harvesting spot. So if that's all it is, you guys want to show me, I'd be more than glad. But my tree harvesting spot on this planet sucks, and so that's why I don't tree harvest mostly on Calypso. Basically, I have easier tree harvesting on almost every other planet, so I'm all like, I don't tree harvest on Calypso because they didn't make it like super convenient, even though this is a main planet. You'd think that this being a starter planet, the tree harvesting would be all like, ooh, easy to do. But nah, Tola or Toulon, Rocktopia, Next Island, all gonna be easier on the tree harvesting. Cyrene, and it'll get you your resource gathering skills. Duh, duh, duh. They need like a amphibious Atrox of the water. Yeah. Um, depending on what time of year it is and what planet you're on, to be honest. And here's the deal. In many cases, on furniture runs and stuff like that, if you're already built up, you're better off actually doing the run because the value of some of the blueprints, especially off planet, are super big. But I get what you're saying. Here's what we want to sell. See the shorts? You don't even bother with them. Oh, that's nice of them. Look at that. So right now, somebody bought some of these today, but these, you're not going to sell at all, by the way. These are almost impossible. Everybody gets tons of these. And so, but I do get you. Hey, Universal, thank you for lurking. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys haven't watched, Universal has an amazing show. And tomorrow he's going to start playing, what is that game? The new one that's coming out, guys? I don't know it yet. The vampire one. I'm going to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. It's coming out. It will be out tomorrow or tonight. I'm not sure what it is. Universal, what game is this that you're playing? He might be already lurking, just to be honest, guys. Oh, that's a PM. Oh, thank you, Bam. Do you guys remember what game that is that's coming out? Well, it's super popular. People that play it are super excited about it. I just heard about it because all the people are super excited about it. I was like, oh, frick. I'm going to watch other people play it. Honestly, I already have enough games that we're playing for a second that I don't think I could really emotionally care that much on that many games. You know what I'm saying? To a level to where I'd be good at them. Like, we're already waiting for Diablo 4 to come out. We already played this. We already mess around with playing other stuff. Fallout 76, we play all that all the time. And so, um, it's after certain updates and stuff like that. It is a rotation of stuff, and on certain planets is what it is. So, can I tell you a basic butt joint run on Planet Tolan? If you guys have never done one, a big one, and I'm not talking cheap one, will get you so many freaking furniture blueprints that you would be blown away. Some of those are super valuable, like not even just a little bit, like, and so it's a mixed bag. You have to watch. If they've done an update and they've added anything or done more blueprints to any planet or a mix of stuff. But on top of that, you kind of want to watch the markets. Because trying to anticipate the markets over just watching them and interpreting them is sometimes, I don't know which one's the best one to tell you to do. Like, you could take some statistical tracking and do some, like, well, I know that they have a higher sell at this time of the year, but I believe that most of the furniture stuff is going to blow up in value after this switches to that new Unreal Engine, just so you guys know. I think furnitures and textures don't have a lot of purpose right now. I mean, they're cool, but not that cool, and not that many people are settled in that type way. And I think more people settle in that type way after Unreal Engine 5. At least I'm hoping that personally. That doesn't mean it's going to be true, guys. But yeah, it matters the planet that you're trying to sell on. Like, I've never seen wood sell big on Cyrene, right? I wouldn't even bother. In all honesty, this planet is what the planet I would expect the other wood, the wood that comes from the huge longboards and stuff like that, I would expect them to be more from here. Like to sell more here. But I don't know who all's doing stuff. You know what I mean? If a bunch of people are getting themselves all up into furniture making, though, it only takes a few people to like drop thousands and thousands of ped into furniture crafting. A good basic butt joint run is 1,000 ped, guys. Maybe 1,500 ped. I've done a basic butt joint run, not a big one. Deepwater, I'm sure has, because he's a freaking fanatic tree harvester, and he did. When they did the original Toulon update, he went and flew to Toulon, and he just sat there doing tabs and farming the crap out of trees, and he was killing it. He was skilling, keeping a portion of the trees, and still breaking even off of the selling of trees because it was that popular right after that update. Because they had included and just updated and put in all that furniture. And I don't know if you guys remember it, but they did this update, and all of a sudden Toulon became like every furniture crafter in the game was headed there, and they were all running basic butt joints to try to pop stuff, in which was pimp. I didn't want to feel like going and doing it, so I waited till about 6 months after the glory of everybody else already doing it, flew there then, and then did runs and stuff like that, and I still had fun, but I legitimately blew it off until I had already missed that little window for that little section of glory, which happens. But every little bit, there's some kind of something changes in the game or they've added a new blueprint or some crap like that. Can I tell you what I've been wanting them to do? I've been wanting them to add in a wood chopping skill daily on almost every planet. To where you turn in like 5 padded wood materials and they give you some stack of good skill. Something good, not some crap. That would up the price of wood. Tons of people would just be harvesting it just for the skill turn in. Some people would be able to sell it for the skill turn in. That's what they need to do. Every planet you should be able to turn in 5 pad of wood per day for skills. For like a pet in something. That's right. Pet, what do we think it should be too? Should be something good. I'm not sure. Maybe analysis. Make it xenobiology and you'll have freaking every player that's big time in the game doing it. I mean, well, maybe not every, but a whole bunch of people might be doing it then. Isn't this a chill location for Atrox hunting though? You know, half of my allergies bugging the crap out of me are my fault. Right before I started, I got a pack of incense that I just got. I opened it up and I lit one. I'm almost gonna bet that maybe my incense are not too friendly on my nose. Is what I'm gonna guess. It's okay. They smell amazing from what I can smell before my nose went. Ooh. Some big old boys right here. I think it's Redfall is the game that's gonna come out tomorrow. I was really trying to think there. I don't know if it's really Redfall, but some game that has vampires in it and is a team combat game, kind of, or something. I'm gonna find out. I've never seen this game. I just started hearing about it like the other week, and so I don't know. We'll look at it. I'm not gonna play it, guys, because I don't like overcommitting on games. I don't feel like you can do them justice if I look like kind of watered us down any more than we're already at. We're flying through this Codex, though. I mean, maybe not flying, but moving quickly, it feels like, right? I was glad to see those robots, too, over there. Because I planned on codexing them also. I just haven't got around to it. That guy's coming for us. Look at that. See, that's not bad either. Look, we're whipping butt on some of this. I mean, they're giving it to us all pretty much in stuff that I don't use the way that they're wanting us to. I guess I could probably make some springs or some crap like that with this stuff. That's what we'll end up doing. I'll end up crafting something and putting it in the auction house because I have all the parts for everything we craft except like things that are super rare that I didn't want to deal with today. I need to make more gel 12 batteries and stuff like that. But in all honesty, the materials for the gel 12 batteries, they're not always there. I know. Oh, look, this is a group of them sitting over here trying to be all ambushy on me. Oh, that's a big group of them. Somebody died right there. Look at that. They're not thick like that, guys. That somebody got caught. That's pretty good, too. I think it's weird that it's just stayed on wounding this whole time. That's okay. Guys, we are kicking butt. We've at least had 2 globals. Had a lot of good little hits. I honestly believe we're going to get more globals. It's going good. So right now, we're dropping Atroxes right and left. I'll show you where I am, by the way. This is a freaking super good place to do it. I will never light an incense before my stream again, guys. I'll tell you that. Freaking, my nose is dying. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Bad choice. It smells amazing, but holy crap, my nose is just like, WTF, what did you do? Absolutely good smelling, and it's sad because I didn't, it's freaking just, I'd prefer my house to always smell like freaking magical, lovely incense. They're freaking amazing smells. I don't think that they're really what things smell like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's no sweat circles on Arcadia? Somebody needs to get their crap together on that planet then. Why would you have a sweat circle on? There's stuff to do a sweat circle on. I thought people used to do them on Nusels or something like that. Is Nusel that planet? Oh, the SSI event. What do they sweat for SSI? Like, that's what I don't know about. If there's like a specific SSI mob. It's Nusel, huh? Okay. No crap, a 4K HOF pimp, dude. That is awesome. That is super pimp. Honestly, congrats, big time. Yeah, the Nusel, that sounds like something that they would, yeah, that I could picture that. Nusel's something that you could do. You're missing the good old fashioned Emblemax, or where did you do it? Did you do it at Boreas or at Royal Club? Do you know when I started this game a long time ago? Um, non-attacking Nusel? Oh, a 4K HOF is a big HOF. Like, you should be proud of that. No crap, that's massive. Like, I wouldn't even pretend. I'd be so excited. You guys don't even know. You guys would be seeing. I'd just be looking a fool. I get excited about stuff though. Oh, the developer spawn mobs that don't attack. You know what they should do instead of spawning ones that don't attack, that are boring like that? They should spawn one that does a very light field of damage, pyrokinetic or electrokinetic attack, so that everybody that's there can get, gosh, what is this skill called? So everybody can get jamming skill. Yeah. Can you imagine if they would just put out, I'm going to tell you, this is it. They need to have a jamming skills. Oh, I would have woke somebody up too. I don't even care if I got excited right then. I'm going to let you know. If I get any kind of K freaking thing, unless I'm worried that my wife's going to be like, blah, 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 that's a lot of money, type thing, then I might be like, I'm not setting anything. A jammer skill event. Yeah, why not, right? It just has to be a mob that has sweat, spikes people with psychic powers, so that everybody could get jammer. I don't see why they don't have mobs like that. Honestly, if I owned a planet, there'd be witches and all kinds of stuff, and they'd use psychic powers on you. All kinds of psychic powers. I'd even want them to heal each other. That's right, you'd have to break their healers. I would wake my wife up and tell her. I mean, like, just telling you, she's getting woke up, even if she doesn't care. Yeah. And she could hear about my glory. They should. I think they need more mobs that do more kinds of attacks, honestly, guys. On the other hand, though, I would have mobs with resistances of certain kinds, too, so that you just wouldn't want to hunt certain things with certain things, but... Oh, I'm sure she was. But okay, so say, right, and this is just a horrible scenario, and I'm not a, hey, keep things from your wife, right? But say you don't need the money necessarily. So I'm not trying to be like, oh, you're compromising your personal financial life. But let's say one day you got an item that's pimp as crap, right? But it's like worth $20,000, okay? Now you know, well maybe it's not everybody's wife. Okay, so I feel that my wife might would not want me to keep said $20,000 item. I feel you. I mean, I'm going to let you know, if I really wanted to keep that $20,000 item, I would just have to take that to the grave. I would just end up, I mean, I'm not trying to say that it's good, that's the right choice to make and stuff like that, but like, my wife's pretty cool, so I don't think she'd be a jerk about it. But let's just say that I think our relationship would be better off if she didn't think that I had a $20,000 item in a video game. I believe. Oh, I'm going to tell you what. You financially, Xylocent, are correct. If you get a $20,000 item, the responsible thing to do is to convert it into some kind of financial instrument that is then earning you money. Blah, blah, blah. If it happens again, though, then I'm still probably not telling my wife. I'm going to just be honest, guys. We're just going to have $20,000 in CDLs and a $20,000 item. And an explanation one day. And when Alzheimer's or whatever dementia slips in and you slip up and accidentally mess up and mention it, let's just hope that, oh, it's just, haha, that is a funny story, right? Yeah. I do get you, though. Xylocent, are you heavily invested in CDLs? Are you a CDLer? People that do that are smart as crap in this game, guys. Just in case you're wondering, the whole strategy where people just like the 100% plowback investment crap. If you're gonna play for 5 or 10 years, over the 5 or 10 year period, that strategy beats every other strategy that I know of. Oh, well, I'm going to tell you, the way you're thinking is correct. That was 44.7, Ped, right there. You're 100% correct in your thinking. For a fact, the people that I know that did that are doing very well in the game. Like, super well. In fact, flat out, if I were telling anybody that was brand new at it, the thing is, people that are brand new, oh, that's a good idea. Vibrant sweating your way to a couple deeds is a smart way to do it. The thing is, most new players don't see the long game yet. So the fact that you even understand the long game of, hey, you're probably better off converting it to a financial instrument that's going to just cut you out some cash every week is a super big deal. A lot of people don't put that together, and they just continually, they just continually are in a negative cycle for no reason. Like, you can get to where you're just a denizen in this game, and you just get to do stuff every day for free. I mean, like, technically, because of financial laws and the fact that there's a opportunity cost because your money is, blah, blah, blah. It's not free. But long term, the people I know that just get on every week and they see how much money they have, and sometimes they don't even play. Like, sometimes, no crap, I have one buddy that sometimes he doesn't play every week, but he has a crap ton of financial assets in the game. And so when he does get on, he just plays buck wild. And then when he's going to get off, he just goes and he buys more stuff. I know, right? But years ago, he did deposit pretty heavily. My other buddy, he still freaking deposits, and he has great savings. I mean, he has a substantial. Trying to get him to do a video on just on deeds, because his understanding and his amount of dedication to it is higher than mine. Where are you sweating? I'm gonna bet you these are farmable trees. Look at this guy's crap on this. I'm gonna tap this. Boom. I like crafting furniture, you guys, so I'm just pulling this stuff for skill and for glory. Just joking. What are you wanting in what planet? So each planet is vast. Oh, look at that. Holy crap. We're killing it, you guys. Yeah. Okay. So succubus are really popular. So are Kerbibos. Um. Oh, Terps. Those are super popular. Do you know I don't even know where those are? My buddy told me about them. It's like his favorite mob almost. No crap. So terms don't do anything to you. I can't even remember where. I mean, like he told me where they are. I just never have actually went and seen them. But seriously, terps are super popular. You know what I like to swamp though, guys? And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I like weeds, dire weeds on Cyrene. I think are fun. And the other ones I like are oh yeah, the noob challenge. Sweat your way through the noob challenge. Crap yeah. So you're on Cyrene. Yeah, now I know what you're up to. Okay, so on Cyrene you have lots of stuff. Are you pleek hunting? Do you know about the pleek mission and the fact that you can collect a stamina point from turning in 10,000 pleek feathers? Or some crap like that? You had to turn in a lot. Totally worth doing. There used to be pleek hunters that just hunted the pleek feathers because the markup on them was so good. Because people just wanted to show up and buy their stamina point. They didn't want to hunt it. Okay. Yeah. The tree dragons, and you're doing that because of the what is it? The jagged teeth off of them that are good markup, by the way. Yeah, you can sweat pleeks, but they have almost no sweat in them. So basically, it's too fast for my love. I don't like sweat. No, I'm gonna just be honest, guys. Yeah, yeah, they have super good markup. Super good markup. Good choice. So you, so do you know about the Rets too yet? Then, are you hunting Rets on there? You're gonna want to hunt the Rets, man. I know this is gonna sound like a thing, right? But the Ret is a 5th level mob, right? And what happens is, as a 5th level mob, it happens to still only have 20 HP. And I know that that might not sound like it means anything or anything, right? But go skill off of them. Go get yourself like a knife, right? Or something that you're not skilled in, or even something you're skilled in. And just sit there on that little island capping out RETs. You're going to watch your skills fly up. There's such a massive skill gain mob. Straight up, it's naughty. Yeah, Senki, you're right. Their Vanillians are great on that planet, too, by the way. Yeah, I love that freaking planet. I'm going to tell you, Cyrene is such a good planet. The thing is, though, they need to develop some kind of mythos behind the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a good enough backstory. It's a super good planet with super good mobs and stuff. But like, what's the real, you know what I mean? I think all the planets need better canon, by the way. See, that's a good way to do it. Just grab a knife and go slice them up for the skills. But yeah, I always attack them when I'm on that planet. I think they're like such an easy mob to skill off of. I finished through the Codex on them, guys. I've Codexed all the way through on RETs, and I'm going to re-Codex them again, which I'm okay with. Yeah, they're aggressive with that, I noticed. Super aggressive. I wasn't aggressive with it. And so then one day they're like, hey, would you like us to be in charge with your ads? You suck at it. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do suck at it. But then I was like, yeah, sure, you guys be in charge of it. Honestly, they do a better job of it, but I think they're super aggressive some days. I just never click the button. So. Oh. I think we're about to global again, though. Who owns this out here? Does somebody own Fort Ithaca, or is it like the planetary people actually own it? Because this would be a pimp area to own, guys. Like, good mobs. Like, nice area. I don't know if I'd try to mine out here necessarily. That might not go well, but... Oh, dude, a 3.2 HOF would be insane, honestly. I don't know what I'd do at that point. We'd be having some kind of group hunt later on. To be honest, I would feel that justified making a bunch of guns of some kind and going and shooting something. We get some kind of 3 point something. I mean, like a some odd K freaking HOF. No crap. I'm willing to make some stuff. Some of the weapons I can make aren't that expensive to make, honestly. Um, which is nice. Some of them are. Like that rocket launcher that we threw in the auction house. I'm a little worried on that, guys. Here, where is it? This, we're going to hope that that sells at that buyout. That thing was not cheap to make. Super pimp, not cheap. Mostly because of the frickin' 12V gel batteries I had to craft to make it. Honestly, that was expensive. Oh, yeah. So, I'll come and I will help you get your Imperium set for you. Have you started on your badges missions? These guys are like puppies. Yeah, we can get you all the way up. That's a freaking its own little quest. Okay, I'll look into it, and when I get back to Cyrene, because I have to come back to Cyrene to make guns, because one of the guns I make on Cyrene, because that's where we're gonna pop another gun I want to make. My mustache is itching my nose now. It's like one thing after another. I'll find it. Do you know Bella? Okay. Xylostent. You're going to want to have this. Do you have this arc? Cyrene Rangers. Hashtag _ Rangers. Oh, wait. Hashtag Cyrene _ Rangers, right? This is going to allow you to, yeah, there's arc missions, arc badge missions you can get before 200 badges, yeah. So you're going to want to visit with this group. And then on top of that, Bella knows that planet so freaking well. Honestly, absolutely the way to go. Do you know about Bella EU's channel? Well, Bella EU is almost all Cyrene, honestly, or like big time healing on somebody on some other planet, but mostly Cyrene. Super beefy character, actually. And, oh, well, they're going to be able to help you on any Cyrene questions for sure. Like, yeah. Super knows Cyrene. Like, if you're wondering if that person knows Cyrene, yeah. And can basically is on every day. Every freaking day. And so that's really handy. Yeah, I would consider them the Cyrene expert, honestly. And I love Planet Cyrene, guys. And I know it pretty well. But I honestly, I know it well enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've spent a couple years on the planet, off and on. I believe Bella's probably hunted and spent slightly more time than me by not slightly. And so, it's okay. There's people like that on every one of the planets, guys. I know a little bit about all of the planets, but when it comes to it, the people that legitimately just live on a single planet and have lived there for the last 5-6 years, grinding the crap out of everything on that planet, they always know the thing better than me. And I'm okay with that. Because most of them are super friendly people. Just super friendly. Like Soul, super friendly, but does not want you to message him. as a wiki, like not a wiki. Some of the people will let you know they're not a wiki, but they know the game in and out. And Soul knows Rocktopia in and out. So do a few other people, honestly. Um, and then, yeah, ooh, everybody knows a different planet. One day after we make it big time and we own our own planet, we're gonna really know that planet. I hate when my mustache is itching the crap out of my nose or my upper lip or anything like that, but it happens so often. I'm like, or tickling. Oh no! No, I'm not trying to say there's a new planet, guys. No, no, this is hypothetical. This is, hey, if we ever just randomly had such a ridiculous amount of money that we wanted to spend millions of dollars on a support staff and buy a new planet, I would buy a new planet. Like, I think it would be neat to own your own planet in this game. Like, actually buy a planet, bring it in, own a support staff. Look at that crap! We're itchy today, but we're also globaling right and left. So it's mixed bag on, everything. Yeah, I know. I'm super excited about how well we've done today. I'm not sure if we went up, down, which direction in this stuff. We might have spent a little, but we're rocking it. Got up to 71% through this thing. I feel good about it. Yeah, it was that incense. Now that that incense kind of died down, my nose is not dying as much. So let's not be lighting incense right before I stream again. That's freaking horrible. Holy crap. And it smells so freaking good. I'm gonna be honest, guys. We're gonna end up having to do a manufacturing run or something like that with the amount of this crap they're giving me. Oh, we may be up. We have 200 pet in just this crap, but I'm gonna use this in like a make something run. I won't use it in I'll show you what we'll do. I got a plan. We'll get a better return out of it, a different form. We're probably actually up. I don't know how much. I wasn't keeping track of it, but I didn't realize we had 200 pet in just a single material. So that's significant right there. But wouldn't it be nice to own a planet? So, yeah, my idea for a planet is pretty hostile, though, just for facts. And it would be geared a lot around big giant battlefields that were ridiculous, and you'd want to have your vehicles. So I'd need them to fix the vehicle to vehicle and vehicle to mob weaponry to work properly type stuff, you know what I'm saying? But basically, I'd like a lot of vehicle mobs, like tanks, stuff like that on the ground that you could fight. Really? That's an ouch. But I'm glad you've got 9 globals so far on hunting that mob. A Norse mythology tied in planet would be cool. I want a super challenging underground area that you're guaranteed you're probably not going to make it all the way to the depths. That will take lots of people and hours. Not even like a freaking real raid. And I'm not talking like the whole planet's almost deadly surface with little floating platform structures, cities above the ground. And once you guys deploy to the ground, it's on. It would not be a starter planet, guys. It would not be starter at all. It would be designed like to where like yeah, like the lowest level robot would probably be a 10th level robot, and those would be in like just swarms. And then from there, like 120th level war, like tanks that have a huge range on them. So like as you're coming down that hill, you start taking hits. Poof, poof. I know. I don't know why we need such a violent planet. But I also want it where you could attack, because there is an actual tank for players, by the way. There's all kinds of weapons that are designed for vehicles, but then they didn't set it up where there's enough vehicle mobs, and the mob to vehicle stuff doesn't work properly. It's a whole conundrum. They need to fix a lot of stuff, guys. But once you got on the ground, you'd want to have some firepower. Let's just say that. Right? Well, you need to have some serious mythology behind these planets. Like that's part of their problem is their mythology and stuff is not deep enough at all. Oh, I almost attacked somebody else's mob. I'm not trying to steal somebody's mob. It's rude. But I just think that the mythology could get developed a lot more. For me, I would like more development. I would have way more mobs though in there. But Norse mythology is super fascinating. People like it. And then you could put more axes and clubs in the game. Everybody likes axes and clubs. Big ol' axes. Yeah, I want a super hostile planet. I don't want a normal planet. They do have themes, but there's not, yeah. So I would like a little bit better backstory on some of the stuff. And it's okay. They don't need to. Their game still works without it. But just overall, worlds are funner when like they're rich. Or at least for me. Some people don't care. Honestly, some people are like, I don't need it to have some rich backstory. I don't probably need it to, but I like it. I really like this mob though too, just for the record. We're gonna have like just so much animal liver oil. And can I tell you I don't know what I use animal liver oil for. But I feel we have a lot. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm serious. There'd be ground things. You can call somebody, you're not stuck, but you do need to call somebody. So, and this will make sense. Vehicle repair stuff would be happening more if there was vehicle to vehicle combat. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, there would be what they call control areas, where while you're in the control area on my planet, you earn a portion of the planet's proceed. The thing is, though, it's 100% PvP. You know what I'm saying? And so, you could just sit there, and you could hold that place, and you could make ped, but as soon as you get took out, the controller of the zone now makes the ped. And so, and I don't care if you defend it not in a vehicle, blah blah blah. I don't care. But yeah, super hostile planet. With legitimate encouraged PvP. Like, you know, like not, hey, go kill somebody innocent, but you know, like, hey, this zone, if you PvP, gives you benefit if you can control it for the next blah blah blah. Because I'd like to get some people killing each other. In a friendly way. You know what I mean? In a positive, friendly way. But yeah, super hostile planet. Lots of PvP. Lots of vehicles to blow up. Lots of robots. I don't know Norse mythology enough to tell you what animals if we went Norse mythology, to be honest. I know kind of a little Norse mythology, but not like, I'm not going to be like, I'm a Norse mythology expert. You know what I'm saying? I know like westernized hay. Yeah. Don't you think that's fair? I think it's fair. Like, legitimately, I think one area should be an individual King of the Hill area, and one area should be a team King of the Hill area. And legitimately, like, if your team holds the area, while your team holds that area, if your team can hold it, it's just clicking in whatever loot's happening on the planet. Not the whole of it, you know what I'm saying? I want the money too. But a percentage of it, and I think you could go 20% because you want people to be greedy, right? You want some of the money to be like boom, boom, boom because they got to kill other dudes. So enough money has to be coming in so that while you're King of the Hill, you can kill for free until somebody takes you out, basically. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. People can't be on 24 hours a day, and somebody else is going to want that. And at the end of the day, it's okay if they want to be in there farming stuff. Because you put mobs in there too, you know what I mean? You're not going to just have it empty. But yeah, it's a King of the Hill where they earn a proceed amount from the planet. Which is absolutely a fair way to do things. That way the PvP people would get drawn there. I think they would. And maybe it would turn out that this one group is just so freaking dominant that they always own it. But they're not going to want to make that the whole of their gameplay every day, all the time. And so what they're going to do is what? Go hold it for a little bit, and then somebody else is going to go hold it for a little bit? I don't know. If you guys are looking for that takeover from Rocktopia sold fast. Oh, I get the thought behind that, and it could be. I don't know who would hold it. Like, it really could just be that, and I'm okay with whoever holds it. I think that not enough people would be able to I don't necessarily think it would just be one group that would end up holding it. Oh, you're right. Okay, so you have valid math there. Um, Honestly, I hadn't even really thought about it that way. You really do want somebody to get 99 or 95% returns. Can I tell you what's more important than returns to me though? Is loot composition. Loot composition is, I think, the number one thing that I think most people get messed over on. I would want just a better composition in my loot pool on my creatures, I think. Um, just because I think that that's really what gets most people is what they're getting for loot. I mean, the percent return, super important. So I'm not like, oh, the percent return doesn't matter. But honestly, the loot composition sometimes is a little bit crap on some mobs. And some mobs, it's a little bit better. And so I just really like to have a super good mix of high quality options that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like actual either usable or hey, this has a valid markup. I wouldn't want it to just be all too much junk. You know what I'm saying? I think there's too much junk on some of the mobs, guys. Oh, oh, that's brilliant. Can you imagine if the loot, like, quality tier upgraded as an area evolved? No crap. Can you imagine dynamically evolving areas, but yet as you're doing the hunt there and stuff like the area involved, but the loot pool started actually evolving up too? Where it wasn't messing with the necessarily the percentage kickback, but just the composition quality went up. That would be pimp. That would be a dynamic. People would love that as a hunting area. I'm just saying, that would be ridiculous. I don't think that they're necessarily going to do that. I'm for it, though, if they want to do that. Really benefit the long hunt. I would take better loot and less, just to be honest. The percent markup on good loot outweighs the small percent. Like, if they dropped like 5% off the amount of loot that you were getting, but the loot pool quality greatly improved, you'd come out ahead. The loot pool quality, I think, is a huge factor. Honestly, guys, it's what murders. It's why I won't hunt certain mobs. There's some mobs in this game that what am I ever going to get to drop off of them that's not a 101%? I mean, like, legitimately, certain mobs have nothing that's not getting TT'd or now recycled. And to me, I don't want to hunt a mob that has a 0% chance almost that I'll, like, get something spectacular. Just so you guys know, Atroxes could give us something spectacular. They haven't today, but holy crap, we could get some stuff off these guys. They're known to be loot studs. If we HOF'd off one of these Atroxes, though, guys, we could get some serious crap. Like, massive markup. I would take it. I think it's impressive that we're moving through this Codex so fast. I hear the one behind me too. You know, though, now that you're saying the whole Norse thing, the armor sets that you could get off of a Norse themed planet might be pimp as heck. Cause you just have them all like fancy runed up and stuff, right? Yeah. I'll bet you really could have a really cool Norse themed planet. Including like a deep, oh. Cause then you could have giant like dwarven type empty citadels and crap like that to explore through. Underground, guys. And everybody likes killing goblins and crap, man. Everybody likes killing goblins. Just so you guys know, this is exactly where we're hunting. Are those claws for something? Because I'm starting to get a lot of these claws, just so you guys know. Ouch. Okay. I feel we're about to get a global again. But who knows? This is such a freaking cool mob. I'm glad that these guys don't really exist, you know what I mean? Like walking around and stuff because they're so hostile and I don't want something running down the street at me like this. But for a game mob, they're a cool little guy. Except, do you guys wonder what the thing is to the side of their head that looks like an electronic device ever? I'll show you what I'm talking about. See this? I'll kill him. See on the ear? Is that supposed to be their ear or is that cybernetics? Like, are these an experimental beast? Probably organic. I don't know. I do feel we're flying through this, though. Except I'm at 200 and some of that. And some ridiculous amount of fangs and crap. They're all over us. Gotta go find us some more Atroxes. So I've got myself in a little bit of an area, huh? Pretty sure that guy's the one that needs attacked first. I keep wanting us to, hey, enjoy your stream. I hope you have a great one. You're streaming Entropia though? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your stream and thank you for hanging out. I will hit you after. We're just gonna kill through enough of these to get through our thing. Collect our thing. Figure out what I'm doing with the 5,000 oil I have. Get these guys to come down to me. I wanna. Good. Well, I hope your stream kicks butt then. I'm sure it will, actually. Okay, let's look at this situation. I do really like this location. A lot of the areas you go to hunt Atroxes, and they just over frickin' whelm you because they're too thick, guys. And I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are just like, they're not too thick. You just gotta lay them down. But for me, they're like usually too thick, guys. Okay, good. We're finally working towards the last little bit. Final 10% of our thingamajiggy. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up this stupid thingamajiggy. I don't wanna try to climb that, so we'll just fly up it. We're gonna end up having to grab some more ammo in a second. That'll be okay. I think 100 pet will get us through this, though. Maybe. We'll have to figure out. I'm gonna figure out where all these Atrox bones and Atrox fangs and crap go. For sure, too. Okay. I'm gonna go with... Oh, yeah, there. Now we're back in on it. We've seriously dispatched some frickin' Atroxes today. Oh! I'm glad you finally got a team swamp group for the new soul. So the SSI has started or what? Do you guys remember when they used to have sweat parties at Naya's place? I don't think they do anymore. I don't think it's been there for a long time, but long ago, Naya's place. I'm glad it started. super frustrating when you can't find a team. Or when you're just trying to sweat with people and you can't find some people that'll just form a circle. Because sometimes you just want to have a ding circle. And you're like, where's everybody else that wants to just sweat? When I first started, honestly, several times I went to places and found out that there was just nobody there. And I'd just be like, and I'd log off because I didn't have anybody to sweat with. Because I didn't know how to solo sweat with crap. And in all honesty, I didn't enjoy that at that point because I didn't sweat the right mobs. Like the mobs on certain planets, you could solo sweat and do housework and stuff. And the mobs on other planets, not so much. Unbelievable amount of these guys. In my mind, when we started, this was going to be slightly easier to knock through. Just for the record. I mean, it's okay. Okay. Oh. Still getting crap. You know, they wanted to give us at least one item for the day. They could. I don't think that they're feeling like it, though. It's like, psh. Getting so freaking close. There was 27 ped right there. There's some serious, serious Atrox kills, though. Kind of wish we would have Codex more, but... let's go after this guy. I'm hoping for one last global, guys. I'm not sure it's going to happen. We've globaled a bunch today, though, so, I mean, like, if they don't give me a last global, we can't really talk crap, right? I mean, like, I always feel that, like, when you've had that many globals in a single day, and we're definitely not, like, significantly down if we're even down at all. Interesting. Oh, freaking long run at this guy. Okay, guys, we're almost there. And I'll also show you what my plan is with getting rid of all this, whatever we got. I'll have to look at what material it was again. Animal liver oil. Obviously, I'll be able to sell some of it and stuff like that if I wanted, but the markup on that sucks. So we'll try to find a better option. Oh, there's a 29th level Guardian right here, guys. Let's take him down. Big ugly guy. Okay, now I'm going to claim this. I'm going to claim the 4.6 ped in perception off this guy. Which, huge amount of perception, honestly. Let's check this out. What did we get to? Yeah, that was a bunch of points. That almost got us to 5,000 perception. Guys, that's a huge deal. Look at this. I'll show you why this is such a huge deal. Dexterity, we just got over 5,000 dex just the other day. We're still working on getting reclaim and perception over 5,000, but that's going to take a second. Hold on one second. I'm going to zip us back. Oh, I did buy a bunch of narcissium. I was crafting a bunch of stuff. So I put, You guys have no idea. I auction. I'm I'm part of the integrated economy of Entropia Universe. When I'm on planet, I make stuff, guys. I'll show you what we're dealing with here. I don't craft here. I craft. I go to a specific location, you guys. I don't. Some people craft here. That's their thing. That's their cup of tea. I don't know about that. I go to Athena Spaceport. But I am glad I bought your Narcissium. I was worried I wasn't going to appear anywhere there for a second. I was like, oh, well, maybe. Well, somebody was right there, but they vanished. So they. This is the fancy place to go craft. This is gorgeous area. Has a really good scenery. It's up on a high area, guys. Doesn't look like it, but we're up on like some kind of mesa or some crap like that. Okay, so see, here's what we're at right now. I've got this much crap in here. So I made some Athenas. I made some high performance thingy-majiggies. I made a bunch of these positive capacitors. I've actually made those several times and they keep selling, so I keep remaking them. Along with these, I made a missile launcher, rocket launcher thing for people to be able to buy. That's nice, right? Then I made this thing. Well, I made a bunch of these BC-30s. I'll show you why. I made a run the other day to pop more blueprints, and I'll show you what I ended up with like on this. So made some of the. Well, I only made one of these because they're annoying to make. I'll show you why. They really are annoying to make, guys. So let's go into here. We'll go to arm, and we'll just pull up weaponry. So the other day I did a blueprint run, and I ended up with enough BC-30s blueprints for 330 something clicks. That's a lot of clicks. We're not going to get through that for a while. I did make all the subcomponents the other day. That took a lot of materials, you guys, just so you know. It was not a joke. We'll get rid of that real quick so I can find what I'm finding. Um, they take a bunch of crap. Obviously, you guys can see transparent layers and stuff. That's not a big deal, but this depth 50, I probably should have made one of those, honestly. Made the depth 2000. I didn't make a depth 50. It's probably more logical, the depth 50. So look at this. To make these, this is why I don't make a bunch of these guys. Oh, congrats on your global on Bell car, man. That's pimp. See these solar gel batteries? How I have to have 6 of them? Okay, well, you guys watch this crap. Okay, so we have to have 6 solar 12 batteries. For one, I don't normally make solar gel 12 batteries, so I don't just have a whole bunch of materials for this laying around. For two, one of the materials that's required is this Hansidian. And Hansidian, as you can see, is not just available because you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a... Okay, so this part we do need to look at, though. Go to this. We're looking at for stuff that burns up a cropload of the material we just got. Not animal muscle oil. Not any of that crap. Well, somewhere in my extensive blueprint books, we'll eventually find something that uses animal liver oil. Right? That's what we need. But it has to be something that also has a markup. I'm going to end up having to, I have 16 freaking pages of stuff. Now, crafting is super fun, you guys. I love crafting. I'm going to just be honest. It gives me something to do with materials, even if I get materials that I'm like, I don't want that material. I'm going to have to look up which blueprint uses this material. I don't have to do that very often. Okay, well, somewhere there's a blueprint in here that uses that material. I'll eventually, I don't think you guys really want me to sit here going through all 5 frickin' billion things. There's a lot. I'll show you this though. This is neat as crap. This is nanobots, guys. Look at this crap. This cheater stuff right here. So run speed 10%, 33% reload, 90% decreased healing, 100% drop in regeneration, right? 100% increased in skill gain, and this only lasts for seconds, by the way. It doesn't, I don't know really what the point of this is, except to spike 6 ped into yourself for, I guess, some reason. I'm not really sure. Really am confused at which blueprint it is that's, is it, what is it, Force? Well, guys, I'm not going to spend too much time on that. I think that would be a bad choice. I'm waiting until this stuff clears from the auction house, obviously, so that we can do some more stuff. I'm going to figure out what the crap I'm going to make. I'm going to make something out of what we just got. Then I'm going to load it into the thing. Um, but you know what I'm saying. Like, that's the basic plan at this point. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pull up our little thing. Get Entropia up. Ah, look at this. Check this out. I've even found Mr. Grizzly. I'm going to be raiding onto Mr. Grizzly from our channel who visits with us. And I absolutely appreciate you guys. If you guys ever need help or support on your channel, let me know. I'm more than happy to like help you out. You guys are amazing, and without you guys, I seriously would not have a channel. And so I absolutely do appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching, hanging out, for all of the messages and like little knowledge that you guys give me. It seriously helps, and I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day. Peace and very best wishes.